Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the channel. And before we kick into today's video, just a quick bit of the old ground rules from us. So as always, there is no pausing and no talking during the video, but we will share our thoughts and feelings at the end. They will be completely honest, unedited, unabridged, honest feedback from us, but we will try to be constructive as much as we can. Andy and Kirk, you have no idea what the video is that's coming up. Only I do, and hopefully you've never seen it. But if we have all seen the video, we'll let you know at the end. But I very much doubt it. So let's kick into today's video.
Who the fuck was that?
That was just for you, Kirk. Okay, I'm going to try and pronounce this. They are Gotsu Totsu Kotsu.
Japanese, then.
Japanese. I have no idea. It's all the song title is in Japanese. I'll have to try and translate that for us in a second. But yeah, that's the band. I don't know much about them. I came across them about 2 years ago, and I was just like, huh? What the hell is going on when I watched this the first time I ever saw it? And it was definitely something I thought you would enjoy, Kirk. Wasn't too sure with Andy if Andy would. I
was watching Andy's face during
as soon as the solo as soon as the solo kicked in, I'm thinking Andy's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, guess what I wrote down at that point?
You lost eye contact at that point, I noticed.
I was waiting though, because I hadn't heard this song in 2 years. I was like, is there a sludgy doom break in the middle? Because that would really work well in this track if there was a good breakdown section. And then the solo kicked, and I went, no, I don't think there is one, is there? But anyway, Kurt, go on. You can kick this one off properly.
First of all, the drummer, astonishing performance. I know that they've probably enhanced that sound using Pro Tools, but do you know what it reminded me of? The main beat, Painkiller by Judas Priest, that intro.
Right.
Really crisp double kick drums as well. That bass fill at the beginning was just remarkable. The technique and the complexity to it. Love the speed, like the aggression, like the image, although probably a bit disturbed by it. Do you know the image reminded me of? That Japanese terrorist group that were responsible for unleashing sarin gas on the Tokyo Underground in 1995, Aum Shinrikyo, look just like that singer. So I'm sure that's not intentional, but that's quite scary. Yeah, that was all about shredding, wasn't it? One thing lets them down. Can either of you remember any of the guitar riffs in that song?
No,
not a clue.
I can't. There's nothing there, is there? It's just fast palm muting, but there's not really enough imagination in there because the drums dominate. It's only when the two guitarists trade off doing those complex guitar solos that they seem to be finding their voice. And if you've got to rely on some hyper-technical guitar shapes to really get yourself heard, then that's a bit of a problem in a metal band.
Okay. Andy, what did you think?
Yeah, like you, Kurt, the bass intro that was later reprised in the song, I thought was absolutely awesome. Sick bass sound on that. A little bit too high in the mix, which may have, what you just described, sort of buried what was there in the guitarist, to be honest. I think that, you like to hear the bass, but I think there's a little bit too high in the mix. Great image. I think that the solo was way too long. I thought, yeah, that's nice, not too overcomplicated. And then he sort of started another passage, and then you might have noticed, put my old reading specs on and had a look at the running time. It was like 6 minutes. The whole song was too long. But yeah, like you, Kurt, the drums were excellent, drove the song along. As I say, maybe that's not what you want to focus on when you hear a death metal song like that. But it'd be interesting to find out, David, whether their sort of band songs and lyrical subjects are sort of traditional. They had that sort of traditional, I assume, Japanese look, sort of the robes, and whether that's just their sort of look, or whether that's what they could try and convey in their songs on, it'd be interesting to find out. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
I mean, as far as the look,
awesome sort of rhythm section. As you say, the guitars needed a little bit more to sort of keep the listener interested. But yeah, enjoyed that a lot.
So I would say, I mean, the look of the band, from the images I've seen online, they convey that image quite a lot in all their pictures. So that is something they kind of do. The song title translates as cultural battle. So maybe there's an element of what they were trying to get across in that sort of vibe of the different styles of maybe Japanese culture, Western culture. I don't know. Maybe those are kind of trying to fuse that together. I think the mix, as you said, in the audio mix doesn't help that one. The drums were way too loud. I actually would have liked to have the vocals, because he's really singing from the throat. He's not projecting. Everything's coming from the back. It's not coming from the front. So he's like, everything's being projected there. There's no projection outwards, which means you couldn't really get any sort of clarity on it. I would have liked to have seen that further forward in the mix. And I really would have loved to have had a real sludgy breakdown section in the middle, because just to offset that pace.
Yeah.
It just feels, it's almost at some points, it feels like the pace, the drums are getting away from the bass and the guitar. Like everything seems to be fighting to keep up with that tempo. I mean, the click sound on the kick pad sounds great. I mean, I loved all the different camera angles, and we give him a complete pass, I would say, for not having a microphone. I don't think he needed a microphone in that particular type of video.
Because of his technique, yeah.
He'd have to have it halfway down his front.
He's really putting himself through some pain barriers there, isn't he, singing like that?
But I think the fact they're on you could see they're actually almost playing on a little stage, and they were playing it completely. Everything was plugged in, amps were there. The drummer was not miming in any shape or form. He was hitting those with full intensity, and very impressed with the drummer. So I really liked them. I think we should check out something more from them in the future to see if there's any differences in what they do, or if this was just a one-off sort of style they do. And so it's definitely something we should go back to and check out at a later date on a future video, I think.
Yeah, a bit like Dayside with more of a headbanging element, wasn't it? I know, Dave, did you go and see Dayside in 1993 when you were like 12 years old?
No, I didn't. No, I missed Dayside, unfortunately. It was about a year before I actually started going properly to gigs.
Oh, it was Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse, yeah. So Cannibal Corpse with Hammer Smash Face as a 14-year-old jumping off stage, loved it. So that was always a good gig. Anyway, right, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share. We will see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.